We're just going to keep playing it cool. You're going to cut him. Oh my god, check that out. Oops. What's the matter there, boys? It looks like we got a little problem here. Hey folks, it's Pat here. Welcome back. Part 4 of USS Swordfish with our Silent Hunter 4 game with the Fall of the Rising Sun Ultimate mod. We just sank a Japanese heavy cruiser in the last video, so the last few minutes of the last video, so if you didn't see that, check that out. But we got a whole mess of trouble here. Here we are, we're going deep. Now we've made it to depth here. We're about 200 feet. Right now we're running silent and we've got a lot of trouble up on the surface. So let's go take a look at that here real quick. Yeah, so we got destroyer there, another one there. Looks like another one over there, another one closing over there, and a dead Japanese cruiser there. So we've got a little bit of trouble here, but let's see if we can get through it here real quick. So let's go ahead and start running the game. He's firing star shells all over the place. Look at this model here. This is great. So he's going to come right over us. This might get ugly here. So, my guess is this might take a little time. So we'll take it nice and easy and just wait and see how bad this actually gets. Of course, this orange dot, that's us right here. This is a whole bunch of trouble. This is a full-blown Japanese destroyer here. If we take a look at him, yep, guns, torpedoes, and the trouble end of the destroyer are those guys right there. Those would be our depth charge racks. Let's see if he drops on us here. Not yet. Not yet. So, alright. There's us right there. He's sure looking for us. So, but let's see. Maybe we can get lucky with a pass here. We haven't quite got a fix on us just quite yet. Oh, no, there he goes. So he's a little bit far away, but you don't want to get too close to that. See how many more he drops here. We'll just have to see. Maybe he's just trying one out. But he's got friends. Here's another destroyer over here. So he's looking for us too. Yep, full-blown Japanese destroyer right there. I wonder if any of these guys have launchers on them. It might be a little early in the war for that, but you never know. And here's another one over here. Actually, this might be a cruiser. Let's check him out real quick. Yeah, look at that. You got another heavy cruiser over here. That must have been the guy who was on that port side flank of the task group there, but he's got his searchlights up looking for us as well. And so we got at least 2 destroyers over here, and then this guy. I don't think these guys have depth charges though. No, it doesn't look like it. So not so much on a heavy cruiser. And then back over here, here's what's left of the convoy, which looks like we've kind of messed them up a little bit. But these guys over here are definitely going to be searching for us. So we won't keep it on cheater cam here too much, just because you know, it's kind of interesting to head down below. And let's take a listen here and see if we're getting pinged at all. So everybody's on general quarters right now. Everybody's running silent. Boys up here, you guys holding up okay? What are you doing up in there, sailor? Just manning the hatch, huh? I hope you don't try and leave, man. So, and here's this guy here is probably our executive officer, staring intently at the TDC. Hey, we already sank it, dude. You don't have to worry about it. So, but let's check out the sonar station here. Let's listen and see what we got out there. Yeah, something off to our starboard, a little bit abaft. Those are our engines. And then of course we've got guys behind us. We got anybody on our port side? It sounds like we got a couple guys on our port side. And there's another one over there on our port. Is there anything ahead of us? Nothing ahead of us at the moment. So that's good. take it back down to the map here. And so the escape plan is to just play it as cool as possible, run along this track here for a little while, and then just kind of hope and pray. We're not getting pinged, though. That's good. So we're getting pinged. It's interesting because they'll ping and ping and ping, and then the thing you want to watch out for is you'll hear a ping ping, and that's when they actually get you, or get a fix on you. So we got these two destroyers. These are definitely destroyers spooking out here, and then the rest of the convoy is just this giant mess out here. We'll have to see what they do, and that heavy cruiser was coming our way as well. But we're just going to play it cool here for a little bit. Take a look at the crew. All hands on deck. Everybody's up. So our deck gun guys are on our damage control team just in case we need them. And then, of course, you know, we have all 3 watches, and so that's why the control room here is a little bit crowded at the moment. Stop wrenching on things, dude. So everybody's got to be quiet, boys. Everybody's got to be nice and quiet. So, but there you go, back up here. We got all these guys up here. Everybody, all hands on deck. So you got 2 guys over here on the radar, like usual, and then just 1 guy on the sonar. But let's go back down here. So we're at 240, so we must have been diving a little bit deeper. Let's just go ahead and set this to 250 here. 250? Yeah. Yes, sir. And then we'll keep our speed down to 1/3. Battery charge is fine. Yeah, that's because we just dove the boat like maybe 20 minutes ago. But if we take a look at our log now, we got 2 Takao class heavy cruisers to our name, which makes us definitely eligible for some bling, I would think, if we survive this patrol. So I don't think any submarine in the Pacific War got 2 heavy cruisers on a single patrol. I think there might have been 1 or 2 that actually did bag themselves 2 capital ships over the course of the war, but certainly not on a single patrol. But yeah, those Takao class cruisers. Oh, yeah, we're getting depth charged again. That's pretty far off though, so we're okay. Let's go take a look and see who's up here creating problems. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at them all now. There's one right there. Depth charging, shooting star shells up there too. It's a good thing we pulled down the scope as soon as we fired those torpedoes, because they heard the torpedoes immediately and bam bam fired off star shells. They could have spotted our scope. So it looks like we got 3 destroyers on us here. Here's 1, 2, and then I think this is a 3rd one over here. So actually there's, oh, look at this. That was that heavy cruiser. It almost chopped one of his buddies in half here. That would have been great. What are you doing? Get out of the way, man. So, but yeah. So sometimes one of the best things you can do is actually, if you're doing a bounce shot and it's into a convoy, you just keep going into the convoy, because the escorts kind of lose you in all the chaos. But unfortunately, we were facing the other way, and so they'll probably make progressively larger circles around. There's another one way out here. Look at that. They'll probably make progressively larger circles in order to try and acquire us. Man, we got 4 destroyers on us here. Where are we again? We're right here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if they're pinging. This is, you can hear them whooping out there. No pings yet, though. There's that one guy who's off our starboard quarter. So now, in this game, some of the other submarine games out there, as soon as they would drop depth charges, and in real life too, you know, your sonar guy would hear that and he'd say depth charges in the water. In this one, it just makes a really loud splash, and so you got to kind of listen for that. And so the plan is, if anybody comes over us and we hear those splashes, we book it. So we change our depth, we change our course, and we pour on a little bit of gas. wait for the booms, and then peel the gas off. But these guys are ahead of us, and these guys over here are behind us. Yeah, there's one. That's a merchant. There's that other destroyer off our port quarter. Kind of cruising. It sounds like he's coming in pretty fast. You can listen to his screws speed up there. This is the other guy. He's probably coming around us in front. So we're just going to have to wait and let him do that. And I learned the hard way with my other boat. You do not do much time compression when this stuff is going on, because it takes a second to kill you sometimes. So just the wrong, not paying attention for just a moment can absolutely ruin your day. And make sure that you do not finish your patrol in a happy manner. So, yeah, shh. Be cool, guys. Be cool. Everybody be cool. So, good job sinking that cruiser, boys. So, did well. Actually, yeah, you guys up here. So, I give my XO some props here. Who is our XO, actually? I think we talked about that on the first one. So, in the control conning tower, be these guys here. But usually your most senior, so we got 2 Lieutenant JGs and then an ensign. So is that all we got? Is 5 officers? Yep, 5 officers, 6 with me. So I bet you this guy here, Fred Gilmore, you would be our XO, which means that you're the guy who's probably on the TDC here. Fred? So how you doing there, buddy? So Fred, we're gonna call you Trigger from now on. Since you're no, we're not gonna call you that. That was the name of a really famous submarine. So we'll call you Shooter instead. That way, when we miss, I can blame you. So because I made that last shot, did you? No. So that's okay. So you're doing a fine job. Let's go back to the map here. See what's going on. So these guys are going to peel around in front of us here. So actually, it looks like maybe they've crossed paths. Let's go double check here real quick. Yeah, they're out there crossing. Do a little time compression here just to kind of speed things up just a wee little bit. And these 2 guys are chasing up behind us here. Let's see if they're... that guy's turning inboard of us there. So they're trying. So that guy's going to kick out there. So they'll make progressively larger circles until they get a fix on us. And then they set up this train where they just run you down and start dropping depth charges all over. This guy's got to be pinging us. This guy here. Because we're right there. He's not pinging us, man. They're just using passive sonar. I don't hear any pings. What's up, man? Catch you with your night mask on? No, I'm not hearing any pings. Let's go back to the sonar station here. That's that guy who's in front of us. And then that guy who's coming up behind us, there's 2 of them. That's a merchant. Yeah, that might be the cruiser. A little bit slower. And that's our baffles. That's us. There's another cruiser. There were 3 cruisers. Well, there's only 2 now. But there were 3. Let's go see. That's definitely one of those destroyers right there. Coming up alongside us. So I don't think he's going to make a run on us. They're not pinging, though. That's crazy. They're just listening. And there's a lot of noise in the water right now for them to just be listening. They should be pinging the hell out of me. Yeah. Actually, he might have turned away from us. So I'm trying to get better at using the sonar here. And then just go check yourself with the camera every now and then. Those are depth charges. I don't know where they are. Let's go take a look. Somebody's dropping depth charges. Probably this guy over here. I don't see. Oh my gosh. Look at them all, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and there was another one out here, I thought. But we definitely got 4 that are in close and looking for us. This guy's going to come right over us here. Check this out. Let's see if he turns. If he turns and misses us here. Real quick. I don't think they have a fix on us, though. Oh, man, that'd be great. Still not getting pinged. No pings. Good job, boys. Good job keeping it quiet. Except you. Yeah, no pings. This guy's coming right for us, though. I'm just going to play it cool. So we're pointed right at him, which is the best thing that you can do. So, because, you know, our profile facing him is really narrow. So submarine's not very wide at all. It's about as wide. Well, I guess the pressure hull's about as wide as a Winnebago. So maybe a little bit bigger. So the submarine itself is not very wide. And so if he's a beam of us, then you've got this big target that you can actually ping. But if you're pointing at him like this, so he's dead ahead. So like this guy would have a better chance of actually pinging us over here because our he's right on our beam. This guy not so much. And then destroyers have like basically a cone where their sonar can detect kind of in front of them. It's a little harder on the sides and it's almost impossible from behind. Guys are still shooting. Here we go. Oh, he's depth charging over here. Let's check this out. See if he's dropping. Yep. Yep. See if he's still dropping here. Doesn't look like it, but he's far, so I'm not too worried about it. Means they probably don't have a very good fix on us. In fact, they probably think it's over here. And watch this guy come in and try and do a second run. And here we are. We're over here. This guy's going to run right over us. Let's see if he drops. I'm not going to cheat and change course here because I wouldn't do that. So, like I said, we're just going to play it cool. Nothing happened. There's nothing to see here, boys. What submarine? That wasn't a submarine. So, it was a whale. Yeah. So it's a Cow-class cruiser. So it smashed into a whale and blew up its magazines. I don't know how that happened. Oh, this is close. If he drops on us here. Ooh. Shooting. Turning in. Let's see if he drops. So far, no drops. Watch the searchlights, man. See if he drops. God dang, he's close to us too, man. He was smart, he dropped right about now. But nope, not gonna. He's just got sharks cruising all around us, man. So, you don't see nothing. He can't see us now. See, this guy's behind us as well. So if we wanted to make a run, now would be the time to do it, except for the fact that this guy would absolutely find us if we did that. But we got 4 of them on us here. Let's see, he might turn in and let's just see. See if we're getting pinged. Any pings, boys? Huh? No pings? Nothing. Huh? See, boys up here, did you hear anything? How much you? Let's go check out our sonar.
Sweeping.
We could ping them. That'd be a terrible idea right now. They'd be like, oh, there's that submarine. You mean that giant harmless whale? Oh, he's slowing down. Listen to that. His revolutions are going down. And now he stopped. Oh, he's going to start up again real slow. He's listening. So you lower your own screws. Increase that cone. And sometimes you'll see a destroyer that will just go dead calm in the water, and they'll just listen. And then, you know, that makes for an inviting torpedo target, but if you have multiple of them around you, that's a really bad... He's dead ahead of us, almost. And we're still on a southwesterly course here. Let's just see what happens here. Try and... yeah, he's kind of... He's not moving very fast. So, there's another one right ahead of us, too. It's that other one that was probably turning in. We'll go take a look here in a sec. And then there's another one way over here. Nope, that's Merchant. There he is. Almost directly aft. There's a warship over there. That might be that cruiser. Remember, there were 2 cruisers. Yeah, these guys are ahead of us now. Let's go take a look. See, yeah, look at them dead ahead. Both of them. So, where's that other guy? He might be going away. This guy's moving away from us. He's going pretty slow. They might be detaching some of these guys. God dang, why don't you guys hit each other? That'd be great. I've seen that happen. So I saw that happen where a tanker basically bashed a destroyer in half. In this game it was great. So, or actually no, it was one of those big liners. We haven't seen one of those on this patrol, but it's a big old troop ship. Basically smashed a destroyer. Look at that! Look at the detail on this. This is great. It's got the kanji on here and stuff. And everything. That's really cool. If we cared, we'd ID these guys, but we all know they're very dangerous destroyers, so that would be a little bit, you know, I don't know, irrelevant. So, but that's cool. That's cool detail they put on this. So, right there. And, you know, that's the thing that actually separates historians of the war from you know, the rest of us and amateurs and things like that, is eventually, if you want to study and you want to get, like, do this for a living or something like that, then you got to be able to read that. That's what my graduate advisor told me, and I was like, nah, I guess I don't care that much. So, eventually you do get to the point in time where the stuff that you got to read's got to be in the language of the other side. So, oh, that's cool. So, that's all right. Never mix your profession with your hobbies. Then they're no longer your hobbies. So, I think these 2 guys might be done with us. Over here, this guy, both moving away. He's got one too. I bet she's the same class. He's got the same number up here, so yeah, it's just the same skin. So that's really cool. And then the rest of the convoy peels off and heads all over the place, actually. So looks like you got a big heavy cruiser over there and a heavy cruiser over there. They're rounding up the cattle here. So that's pretty smart. Actually, it'll keep us away from them. Let's check the map here real quick, because we haven't gone very far, but notice that some of these contacts, they're starting to break apart. That's because the convoy's moving away from us out this way here. And we're just going to let them do it. So we're going to let them do it. You know, their original course was this way, so they're probably heading back to Camaran Bay up here. I'm not following them into shallow water. Nope. 2 heavy cruisers is pushing my luck as is. And you know, you don't risk your boat, you don't risk your crew when you've got money in the bank, so to speak. And we definitely have made a deposit today or tonight. What time is it actually? 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we'll probably just stay deep for a while. Here, I don't think these guys know where we are. We're not getting pinged at all. So, see, that guy's just playing it real cool out there. And then this guy, so they got us kind of boxed in here, but they're not pinging, so they don't have a fix on us. They're probably like Well, crap. Maybe it hit a mine. Nah, they heard the torpedoes. They know there's a sub here. So I just give them a little bit more credit than that. So, in my other practice game, where I'm playing as a boat a little bit later in the war, just to try and learn some of the things in this game. Although I'm feeling a little bit more confident about it now, but later in the war, the destroyers are freaking dangerous. I mean, I think in maybe the first video I was like, don't worry about destroyers that much. That's not true anymore. So, especially if you find the ones that have launchers on them. So, those are truly horrifying because, they don't even have to get close to you. They just spit out just, depth charges on either way. Like 50, 100 yards out on either side, and they just lay down a pattern. So they don't even have to get like right on top of you anymore. And that is a uniquely horrible experience when you're down deep and you hear splash, 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 like 10 of them within like 2 seconds. You're like, uh-oh. And I don't know if they changed it in this mod, but in the base game, your boat could take quite a bit of punishment. But now it's just like just 1 or 2 lucky hits and you're screwed. Okay, so if we went to our damage screen here, which is over here, right? Oh, where is it? This one. So where we have like all the things in the boat. So many of these things are critical to the operation of a submarine that, getting a hit on one of these things in some ways just absolutely screws your patrol or sinks your boat. And then like the Sargo class submarine has a particular weakness in its engine room. Later in the war, actually only a few boats after the Sargo class, so the next one is a Tambor class, and then after that is the Gato class, or Gato class, whatever. I've heard you pronounce it both ways, YouTube. And I've heard it both ways as well. They would actually split the engine room into 2 compartments because the engine room it's big. It's the biggest compartment in the boat, and it's also the one that has the heaviest stuff. And if it starts to flood, and you don't get that flood controlled real quick, you lose the boat. You're done. Okay, the bulkhead breaks, and then the whole submarine just sinks like a rock. And then, you have like 2 choices at that point in time. You sink and go down and, say like, all right, boys. Or you pull the pin and, you blow your main ballast tanks. You're going to surface. If you're in the middle of a bunch of destroyers, they just light you up. So you're doomed either way. You might as well get topside and take a few last shots at them because there is no surrender in this game. So there's no option to pop the hatch and say, all right, you got us, boys. So, yeah, in my other boat, I've lost it twice now. And so that one, both of those times were kind of like, what do I do? There's nothing I could do. That's after just taking like 1 or 2 depth charges. Oh, they're pinging us. Listen. Ooh, we're getting pinged. Who's pinging us? Oop, and they're depth charging. Bet you it's this guy. Pinging. This guy's the closest. Yep, he is closest. They're looking for us now. No? Let's go take a look. Oh, he's over there. I don't know who is depth charging. Let's just give it a second, wait and see. I bet you it was this guy over here. But they were pinging. Let's see, is he still pinging? I'm not hearing any pings. Keep it nice and quiet, boys. Nice and quiet. I want no pings. He's close enough you can hear him without the sonar. Huh. I mean, when they're right over him, yeah, it's just like if they're with the sonar. So I think that guy was on our starboard side. Yeah, there he is right there. He's not giving up the chase yet. Despite all the smack I've been talking. No, he's still cool. His friend might be going away, though. I think his friend is right there. Ooh, no, he's loud and angry. I wonder if he's coming in on us. That might be this guy right here. So, oh no, wait. No. Boat's facing this way. So that's these two guys over here. So there's another one over here. That's this guy. See, he's closer. Much closer. And then this guy's pretty close too. So he's off our port quarter. Let's go listen to him. It's that guy right there. It sounds like cruiser though. It might be that cruiser. Let's go take a look. See what we got. Oh, look at that! He's still kind of dedicated, but looking around in the area there. Zoom this out a little bit so you can kind of see. Let's speed that up just a little bit, see if he makes a turn back around. Yep, he's turning back around. Still looking for us. That guy might be done with us. And it looks like the other two are definitely done with us. Oh, let's go ahead and take that back down. Oh no, there's another one over here. Or is that the cruiser? That's a cruiser. Yeah, that's a cruiser right there. You could get greedy. No, we're not going to do that. It would make for a good video, but no, we're not going to do that. So, not going to do that. God, the ship models in this game are fantastic, though. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Where are we again? We're over here. So we got one destroyer. That's a cruiser destroyer. Speed this up a little bit and see what they decide to do. We're just going to keep playing it cool. You're going to cut him. Oh my god, check that out. Oops. What's the matter there, boys? It looks like we got a little problem here. Oh my god, look at that. He's just wrecking this destroyer. Gonna slice her right in half. We're pushing her out of the way. Okay, that makes me happy. This was the guy who was looking for us too. That's great. Let's see. I don't think she hit her hard enough to actually, you know. Oh, she's pushing her pretty hard here. Let's see if she's still moving. Yeah, okay. Captain's like, get out of the way. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. So, let's see what happens to the destroyer here. Either way, I think we're off the hook now. You guys got bigger problems. So, let's see. I don't see that much damage though. Like I said, in another game that I played, I saw a transport basically hit a destroyer. I mean, it was at speed, so just broke it right in half. It was kind of amazing. Kind of rolled over on its side, and then it was pushing her all the way over, and then eventually it just popped and donezo. Oh, this guy's still depth charging over here. We're way over there, though. We don't care. What are you looking for, dude? Looking for a submarine? Yeah, submarine's over there, dude. Oh, let's not tempt fate. Let's not do that. Look at this mess. So, I'm gonna push that destroyer right out of the way. So, not hearing any screeching metal though. It looks like she stopped, or maybe she's going backwards. Can't really tell. No, she's not. No. A little bit of traffic control problem here, boys. Look at them. They're all in the same spot, too. Let's see, that guy will get out of the way. But I'm sure this destroyer captain is going to get an earful from the Japanese admiral. So, actually, the admiral might be dead, because I'm pretty sure we sank the flagship. So, it was the lead ship in the formation. So, that ship went up like a firecracker, man. I mean, we had it right in the magazines, and I think it took, what, maybe 30 seconds for that ship to sink? Man, nobody could get off that ship in that time. Except for that one those little guys that got off the very end of the ship, the stern of the ship. So you guys are stuck down with each other, aren't you? So look at this mess. Let's get around to the other side here. Looks like you're gonna clear here. Getting on some speed. You're both fighting over the same lane, though, man. So, oh, that makes me happy. All right, let's get back. Oh, he's firing star shells. You see that? Where are you shooting those, dude? Oh, way over there. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Pretty far from this mess. Although we'll have to see. Maybe those two guys will swing back around. That guy's still depth charging over here. So, but these two guys are still stuck on each other there. So they might be glitched out. Either that or they actually are hung up on each other. So there's this guy over here. That's us. That's him. Let's see. Is he coming for us? Is he going to turn inboard? Yeah, now he's turning in. I don't think these guys know where we are. I don't think they have a clue. I don't think they have a clue. Yep, all the destroyers long gone. Yep. Alright, folks, I think we might be off the hook here. We'll see if these two guys are still jammed up on each other. Looks like they are, actually. Yeah, they are stuck good. Not a good place to be in the middle of the South China Sea in a water full of submarines. So I don't think we have any terrible damage here. Cruiser doesn't look like she's down. Destroyer doesn't look like she's down in the water at all either. So we might just be absolutely jammed up on each other here. You hear the screeching metal though. So, well, if one of you guys would stop, you'd probably be alright. So, but whatever. Star shell. What's our position? Let's double check this here real quick. Yeah, it's kind of over us. Not really. Let's go see. See if this guy comes around to investigate. Maybe. Those guys are leaving. Joined at the hip. Yeah. Alright, folks, I think we're good. So, I think we've got enough distance between us and them, and those guys are making for the horizon. We got one destroyer still spooking around here, another one, but we're good. Oh, I don't know, a couple thousand yards off of them now. So I think we made a good escape here. Awesome. So let's just give it just a little bit more time here and make sure. These guys might start making larger circles, or they might head off into the sunset. Looks like he's heading off into the sunset, or sunrise, I guess. We'll have sunrise here in a couple hours. Right? What time is it? 4 o'clock? It's only been about an hour.
Bearing 112, long range.
I still have that guy out there. Other guy's going over the horizon there, so I know that's really hard to see, but that's where he's going. And then we just have one last customer right here. I know he's probably really hard for you to see too. So, but that's because he's pretty far away. Yep, pretty far away. Not going very fast. There. Yep. Alright, we're going to play it cool. We're just going to make like a hole in the water like we have been. Oh, not that. Where's my map? There we go. This is one guy there. There goes the rest of the convoy. Let's go ahead and change our course here. Let's head southeast.
Return into course, sir. Yes, sir.
Or southwest.
Return into course, sir. Yes, sir.
We went south by southwest, and we'll just watch these guys on the map here a little bit and see what they decide to do. Oh, turn that around. There we go. So this is the only guy that we're worried about, and as that range opens up, yeah, he's heading back up. Convoy actually managed to stay on course, so if you look at this, maybe after a little bit of the chaos that we caused here, you know, they were roughly heading that way, and so that's looks like where they're going, right up to Cam Bay. Yep. And we're not going to follow them through that stuff, so we'll just go ahead and run this here for a little bit and resume our search pattern. In fact, we might just stay low for what, maybe another hour. So that's 3 hours. Let's go due south for an hour. Then we'll come up to periscope depth. Oh, not that one. This one. There we go. Due south for an hour. Give it an hour, and then we'll run for 2 hours periscope depth. Well, that's not going to leave us much sunlight left, so let's just make it another hour. So 2 hours from now, there we go. We'll head up to periscope depth here in half an hour. And we still have one pretty good contact out of that. Let's check that out here before we head up. Yeah, so let's take her up periscope depth. And then 5 o'clock, so it'll be 6 o'clock. Battery's fine though, we're only moving at 1/3, so you know, we'll just stay at periscope depth for the day. So it means that we'll run out of a little bit of battery towards the end of the day. But folks, so didn't have to do any edits on this one. So, but we're gonna go ahead and pull a pin on the video here. Looks like we got away with bloody murder. So we have 2 Japanese heavy cruisers on the bottom of the ocean in very close proximity to each other right here. We've got a convoy that's, well, what's left of a convoy after a little bit of demolition derby on the part of the Japanese. So, although it doesn't look like either one of those took enough damage to sink, otherwise it'd pop up as a gray boat here on the map. But we're going to go ahead and pull the pin on here, but that is how you get away, all right, from a depth charge attack. We got away pretty easy on this one. So, like I said in some of the other games that I've been playing, it's considerably harder later in the war, but we'll take our 2 kills here. Go ahead and call it quits for tonight, and we'll see you for part number 5 of the USS Swordfish Patrol when we resume our search pattern here in the South China Sea. Hope to see you there. Take care now. Bye.